Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Four Harms. My name is Captain Richie and we're here once again on the VintageCraft server. Hope everybody is doing well today. I'm loving this, I'm not going to lie. It's something I should have built a long time ago, but it's so much use. So much use, so much useful, so I know English. Yeah, it's very useful just for dumping stuff off and letting it sort itself out. So this, I think I left this on the thumbnail because I did a thumbnail quite late. And of course I didn't do it in the last episode, I did it afterwards. But anyway, I made this black and blue inside, looks quite nice, I think so anyway. Variety of paintings and flags, got a bench in the wall for some reason. Just basically tidy this up a little bit. Have we got, let's keep one of these on us at all times. Seems to be a lot easier so we can just dump it and go. Yeah, done the roof as well, again quite nice. The fact that all the sea lanterns are in the floor is what keeps it bright in here. It's not that large light. Which would be great. Got a door this side, can't go anywhere yet. There's going to be a lot of things that will happen at some time. I've got a list, right, of a few things that I want to do in my base. So I've got a fair bit of stuff, that we can do over the next few episodes. So that is very good. Speaking of last episode, last one before, logged on today and found this. Thank you, Richie. Feel free to grab some cows if you want. Hans. So Hans is our emperor neighbour over there. And look what he left us. So that's, I presume, for the free Wither Skulls. I don't know if you sell them or just pay me off. But that's very nice. As is the iron, which is good as well. He left a comment on one of my previous videos. I think it was the actual Wither Fight one. Well, I say he left a comment. I got a notification for it on our channel. But I went to look at the comment to reply, and it wasn't there. So I don't know if YouTube's stopping me from seeing certain comments, or he deleted it, but I still got the notification. Don't know. Either way, he said this can go towards our next beacon, which means we've got to fight another Wither. But in due time, my good friend. Cactus. What are we going to do with the cactus? Who knows? Actually, what we can do is throw this away, and it's not going to fit in there, is it? That can go in there. As can that. Oh, it does. We'll keep the sign. We'll keep the sign. That always comes in use. So yeah. So I left the sorting system to go through yesterday. Prettied it up a little bit. I think it looks pretty. Again, it's black and blue. It seems to be the theme at the moment. But I think it looks quite nice. Got these little lanterns. Are they lanterns? Not lanterns. The red lamps. I don't care what they are. You can see them. They're there. They're nice and pretty. So I think that looks quite nice in there. If we go through, I've been going through these chests, right? Emptying them out with stuff and a few things. I've just been dumping a lot of stuff in there because I can't be bothered to sort it. And we've got a bulk storage here. A 2-bit zombie. Where you at? Should be anywhere near me. Yeah, so that's to be sorted. The only thing that really stood out in here was ice. Actually on grass, but that's probably just a one-off. But I've thought about it, and ice would be a pretty good one to do. So I started laying through the track to where the ice would be, which is step out from here, over here. And that goes straight down to where the ice box is. Yeah. Yeah, so that would, see, it's working efficiently. That goes down to the ice box, so we can have the chest in the wall, and it would auto sort it and tidy it up a little bit. But as I was digging out this little trench ready for the ice, through transition, we ended up in this little build here. What? It's our friend Bernard. Hello. Are you grumpy? Of course you're grumpy. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I started doing this a while ago because I did have plans for a sort of a library / bookshop. So I had these bricks in here, but as I was taking it out, I sort of fell through and remembered. And I thought, you know what, instead of doing more sorting system stuff, we're going to do some more of this today. So I need to go dump off these materials, and I'll come back with... Can you stop? Can you hear the Irish accent with that? Yes, we'll be back in a minute when I've got some stuff ready to do some stuff. So just briefly pop to the Guardian farm. This one's on the outskirts of spawn. It's a public one made by... There is a name here somewhere. Is it through here? I think it's through here. Orange Dugong. Dugong Gong. Yeah, so this is so we can get... what they called? Crystals and shards, which I've got a few in my inventory already. And that's so we can make the sea lanterns, but we're one short. So, this is your cue, Guardian. Hey, not too bad. So it's currently on dropper mode. They just fall into their deaths. Things go up the side through this item elevator. And appear in there. What we can, put it onto this mode, right? So we step in here, between the fences, close up behind us. And, oh, there's one. Was it one? I'm sure I saw it. In my view, please. It's flapping around. Yeah, and as we've got fortune on our sword, there's a chance we'll get more drops. Right? But of course, that's not exactly AFK. AFK would be let them drop, let them fall, pick up the rewards. Yay! So that should be enough for 2 more sea lanterns. So I got over a stack now, so that's me happy. I'm just going to walk away. And is there anything else I need to do in spawn? I don't think there is. Cool, so back at our base, decided to put all our sea stuff in here. Cool. Cool. Right, so yeah, let's go upstairs and drop off some ice. I've got some on me. At least I think I have anyway. Pop it in here. That's exactly 100. Nice one. So that'll go along the trail as per usual. Can't believe I just said per usual. Per usual, you know what I meant. And down in here will be, as you can see there, the ice will pop along here, working its way around. It should fall down here in a second and go along these bits. There we go. Won't go into any of them because they're for the wood. But goes into this last one I put at the end here. And I've got an item elevator that fires it up through here, as you just saw. And going to see another bit come up through. Now, because of item clogging, is it? Clogging is not a word. Clogging is the word I'm going to use, though. Clumping. They wait. Sometimes they wait for for it to finish clipping before. Clipping's not a word. Clipping is also a word. So they'll come up. Ghosting. Yeah. So it was waiting for the ones down below and clumping them together. As soon as they clip through this block here, aha! I do know words. Work along this ice trail. Ice trail. I know all the words today. I'm in a bit of a funny mood. And that goes downstairs into our ice box, where we have moved things around a little bit. I've also done a bit of redesigning in here. I can't remember if I showed these last time, but put these oak fences and the nether bricks around here. Starting to fill this room up a little bit nicer. It will get there eventually. This top bit's pretty much done. But it's just downstairs. No bloody torches. I don't like them. Anyway, so I've new addition. Got these stairs go down here, as you might have worked out. Well, this goes straight into the icebox, which ta-da! Yeah, that's right. It's changed a little bit. Don't know why I've got this in here. It seems to be like a recurring theme around my base, just different coloured planks and stuff. Anyway, so they all get accumulated in here. So as soon as you come through the door, ice. 1 diamond a stack. And it will get filters down. There's loads of chests somewhere behind there. And, yep. Leave payment another chest, which is just up here. Put money in there, please. And I got into the chest from over here and put it up with some lanterns and some poppies. Now, I know they're poppies, not roses. I just got confused last time. Or the time before. Shut up. Anyway, so, back to the main situation here. The bookshop. Open this up. There's a zombie nearby. You're in here because you kept being a nuisance. Anyway, so we're gonna do some stuff in here, and I don't have the stuff on me, do I? Of course I don't. Let's go see that zombie and pick up the stuff that we want. All the way up here, and we did have. So that's something then. In our base one, this is our little temporary setup for everything. It's time to move this across. We're gonna lose all the wood, aren't we? Well, we got plenty of books, so it doesn't really matter. They're fairly cheap to make. We ain't going to worry about it. Loads of books. Loads of stuff. Cool. Do I need to get some more? I need to get some more wood, don't I? Actually, this is what this is for. Emergency wood. Before we go down, we will turn that into planks, and we'll make Bookcases. 4. We're going to need more than that. What do we need? Is it 15? I think it's 15. Another 4. More wood. I'm going to have to replace that afterwards, aren't I? I think I am. So you into you. Bookshelves. Perfect. Perfect amount. Although I don't think it's enough. We'll have a look. Hang on, let's go downstairs and have a look. So, yeah, it's going to have like... this bookshop's going to start off with a little enchanting area. You are here somewhere. There you are. There's a tiny... Oh, there's a tiny bit unlit underneath the... what's it called? In the grill somewhere. So I'm going to have to go into there and get you sorted out. Right, we'll do that in a minute. So, we've got a bit of an enchanted area. Can I go? Nah, I didn't get through in time. Through here. Round this way. Yeah. Did we have the sea lanterns on us? Yes, we did. So, we got these because we want to light up our area a little bit better without the need for torches. I don't like them. You're going to go here. You can go here. And so that'll be there. Does it still light up? Is it the torch? No, it's not this torch. Is it the enchanted table lighting up or the bit underneath? I'm not entirely sure. So we got spaces for these. Actually, we're just going to do these sides for now. This will get us up to maximum level anyway. But those ones don't affect it, do they? No. But we're not going to do this bit here yet because I've got something else that I want to do. Right, so I've dug out a little bit of an area here behind where this bookcase will be. Because, that's right, Bernard, we've always wanted to have a secret room behind a bookcase. And, well, I'm guessing it won't be a secret room if you all know about it. But, there we go. Now, see if I can remember how to make it. As you may have guessed, the other side of here is the tree farm. Everything is connected together. Yes, that. We're going to need this. Get rid of all this. We'll keep that there. Trying to think what else we need. We're going to need some redstone and some actual blocks to build with. Is that enough? Shall I do it with coloured blocks? So I get different colour block. Let's do it with the oak wood, actually. Might as well, as soon as we use it for these bookcases. I know that the top 6 there will be top 9. Won't function towards this whatsoever. But, don't matter. Should I get... We'll use cobblestone as a point of reference so far. So, we're going to have these all here. Right. And I'm thinking... This one, maybe? That's the one that retracts, or one in the middle? Maybe this one. Let's retract this one. So, we're going to need to put... just in there and there. No. Back one even more, isn't it? I think it is. I'm trying to think who done this creation. So let's just, for time being, put that there. Here's the rest of our stuff. This, and get rid of the fish. So that'll pulse, and then that'll pulse, and then that'll be flush with the wall, right? I think that's correct. And then we do that one, then that one, then that one, and that one. There is a way of doing this, but what happened there? There we go. Let's fill those back in. See if I can remember to do it though. Oh, I'm wasting I'm turning all my stone into cobblestone. That's fine. So we want to have another line there, and I'm thinking we put it on this side. So if we have those blocks there, and those on top, does that operate both of them? It won't. We can do it like that, Richard, because the redstone won't connect. And where did I put the? It's from the end. I always miss them. Always miss them. Yeah, that'll do that. That'll do that. Cool. So there is a thing, because I learned this from Mumbo, right? There's a certain order of things that need to be done. So I think it's called the 2-4-0 thing with the timings. So an impulse switch will come in here and do that, and then that will be flush, and then when it gets turned off, because of the timings, it brings it back here. That's looking pretty good. Did that work? It did both. Perfect. So what we want to do next is probably replace these blocks with bookshelves. Just so we got stuff to work with. Did I make some earlier? I did make some earlier. Awesome. That'd be there. Does the books change? Yeah. So with BWI's texture pack, some of the books look different, right? Pretty cool. And then let's just put this on the side. If I can select it. Awesome. And then there. So what we want to have is a switch somewhere, which I'll put somewhere that opens it, because obviously there's no point if that's flush with there, that's not going to open that. So give me a second to work this out. Right, so I've worked something out, okay? So this is, for example, where the button will be this quiet you. I'll have to put you in a minecart, so you're irritating me. Anyway, that goes underneath there. Open up the door. Come through here. Here's our little redstone box. And here's another switch here. But inside here, we got this device here. Now, I'm not entirely sure what it's called. I want to say a T flip-flop. So if we can... What we'll do is we'll give it a pulse from here so we can see. Have I got this button on me? I have got a button on me. So we put this here. Right, the pulse is so short that the piston leaves that behind. So it's like an on and off. Right? Like that. But it does mean that we can open and close the door from two sides. So it's closed there. Use that to open. And go through this side and push the button this side. Closes it, as well as opens it. Lovely. What we need to do now is dress up the room a little bit. Now, we got a lot of cactus green from our good neighbour, for being a good neighbour. So we're probably going to replace... Actually, you know what? We're going to leave that there. And because we got these lanterns on the floor, we're going to make some more of these carpets. And we're going to just kind of cover it all over. Like so. Why are you not... There we go. So expect a lot of green carpet. Actually, I need to move this first. Expect a lot of green carpet in places, just because we got loads of cactus green now. But I need to. Okay, for instance. So do I have some on me still? Yeah. So underneath these chests here, the chests are staying here, as I said before. So those will need to be full blocks. Otherwise, it's not going to work. And I'm going to move this button. So yeah, in each chest we're going to have each enchantment. So we'll have... What have we got? Actually, we've got something here, haven't we? This one. God, I need to sort out my inventory. Put that down. So... Okay, so fortunes. No space for those. We'll put all the fortunes and say here. And the silk touch. We'll put that somewhere else. And I'll organise it properly. Actually, I'm going to take that out for now, because I'll probably divide them up into sections. So we obviously got Fortunes 3 here, but we've also got Sharpness 3. Like there's multiple books with 3 things on it. I got those books downstairs in our original place, and there's going to be books this side. There's probably going to be books in there, maybe in there. Get rid of all that crap. Maybe some more bookshelves there. Don't know. I'm going to tidy up a little bit, hide this button somewhere, and yeah, go from there really. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we are slowly clearing out this room. Like I say, these are my level 1 enchanted books. Bit rubbish, really. Let's throw these in here. And we'll take those upstairs and sort them out in a minute. Yeah, that'll... there's the other one. There it is. Cool. And I think what we might do as well is snag this anvil, because they're always useful for combining books, that sort of thing. But yeah, only a few things left in here. We are slowly working through it. So it's pretty much done upstairs. And it's just around the corner here, luckily, so that's all good. I'm sure you just spotted the... I didn't get through in time. I hate these kind of doors. But it's necessary, right? So zombies don't smash through and kill Bernard. Well, you need to get a name tag and name you. But your name is Bernard. Book of the Week is Tempocalypse. If you know the reference, then feel free to leave it in the comments down below. But yes, as we've got so far, green carpet, looks quite cool. That's a potion. Never really noticed that before. That's pretty late. And we've bust a hole in the wall through to the tree farm. Now, you probably noticed earlier because I mentioned it was it down there on the other side? That's Chorus Street's in the way. That goes through to the icebox, and it gives a bit more interest to this room, for one thing. But for another, it means that everything that we're building, we can access without going outside. And that's a bit of a plan to avoid phantoms. Because I don't know how strong they are, but I don't want to have, for instance, like I have now, 71 levels, and then lose it all. Not that I really need them for much. So yeah, I'm going to start filing all these away into the correct chests. And like I say, we'll probably do like level 1, level 2, level 3. Although there are power 4 and efficiency 5, that sort of thing. Anyway, I'll sort it out and I'll have it in a nice way that I can access it if I ever need to. But that's it for this episode. If you have enjoyed, then feel free to leave us a like, subscribe for more videos. And from me and Bernard, see you next time. Say bye, Bernard. 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 Bernard.